Hello and welcome to the reading. Today we have a how and when will you meet your soulmate reading. I'm actually really excited about this. There's a lot of juicy information in here, stuff that I believe is really going to help everyone who is eager and ready, or at least really curious about their soulmate and ready to meet them. So we have 4 piles here. I did use my pendulum once again to make sure that I picked the right crystals and stones for this reading for the right people who are going to come across it. So we have the tiger's eye, what I'm calling is the Dalmatian stone because I'm forgetting the name of it, but it's a fantastic stone. It's definitely a prosperity stone. We have rose quartz, which of course is commonly associated with love, but don't everybody pick that card. Pick the one that you're drawn to. And of course the amethyst. So before we get started, I am going to clear the energy for everyone at the beginning of this reading. This is always a nice time to kind of pause and meditate and set your intentions for the choice and the reading that you're about to have. Of course, there are 4 piles for everyone that is doing this reading, so when you get to your pile, just take what resonates, and leave behind the rest. If there's something that doesn't quite fit, that's okay. If some of it is really speaking to you, that's even better. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Please just take a moment and pick the right one for you. One other thing I do want to say is that in this lifetime, we do have more than one soulmate. So we're just going to talk about a specific one today. And the details of the reading are going to include your mentality and how you are right now, a little bit about them and how they are right now, or at least when they're going to meet you, what you're attracted to in each other, how you're going to meet. Really good information in that part of the reading, and some timing and whether or not you're going to actually know it's them when you meet them. So with that, if you look in the description or in the comments, you will see the timestamp for your specific reading, so you can jump ahead to the one that you've chosen. So with that, I will see you at your reading. Okay, so first reading, whoever picked the tiger's eye, deck number 1, this is your soulmate reading. So excited for this. Can't wait to share this information with you. So to start out, we do have some tarot cards that's going to help us determine a little bit about you, a little bit about them, how you meet, and what you actually like about each other. So for you, we have the 7 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And then for them, we have the 7 of Pentacles and Temperance. So what this represents right now is you in this moment. As you are watching this video, what is your attitude towards love? What are you kind of expecting in your soulmate? So what I see here is some eagerness to meet them. You definitely have a lot of energy. You're ready for this. At least you think you're ready to meet your soulmate, to meet your love. But you're also a little indecisive. You definitely have a lot going on. You're trying to kind of decide what exactly you want in a relationship, what you want in this person, what you want in your soulmate, and you're definitely a little indecisive. You're sort of at the beginning of being ready, so to speak, for this person. I think what it means is a lot of like the internal work that you would need to do to be ready for love, you've done. So you are actually ready for this person. You're just a little bit indecisive about what qualities and what you're looking for in them, which isn't necessarily the worst place to be, but something to keep in mind is that when you don't know what you want, you also don't know what you're looking for. So when it does come along, you're not quite sure that it's arrived. So that's just something to keep in mind and maybe something to work on. Now, when it comes to your soulmate, I see someone with a lot of patience. They're waiting for you too. They're ready as well. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. They have been sowing and sowing and sowing, and they're waiting to harvest this relationship, so to speak. I like seeing this card, especially paired with the Temperance card, because it is kind of affirming more of the same. When you do meet this person, you'll probably hear them say something like, I've been waiting for you, I've been so ready for this. You'll want to hear that from them, you know, probably within the first like 3 to 6 months of that relationship. You don't want to hear it right away, because that can be a little bit scary. So just because someone says that to you doesn't mean that they're your soulmate, but it does indicate that they have been waiting for you, because that's what they're doing. 1 second. And we're back. Sorry if you noticed that disruption. But yeah, so overall, this person has a lot of patience. They might be a Libra, because we have the Temperance card here, or some type of an air sign, or someone that exudes those types of qualities, or has that Venus sign. So just keep that in mind. It could be another indicator to look for once you meet this person, or considering, is this person my soulmate? So how will you meet? All right. So you're going to meet somewhere where you're happy to be there. We have the Nine of Cups. So this location is going to be a place that makes you really, really happy. When you're there, you feel content. There's some type of, you know, there's a connection between you and this location. I'm also getting a Three of Pentacles for you, which could indicate work. If you actually really enjoy your work or your place of employment, that could be a nice connection. It also could be a place that you go to in general, sort of socialize. But there's always some type of like teamwork element, so it could be a team sports, situation if you do play, like volleyball or soccer, or some kind of intercollegiate connection, or if you're an adult, it's some type of competitive situation, but not super competitive, because obviously these people are getting along, but something where like it's a shared interest kind of situation. So you're just going to be in some kind of collaborative environment that you love being there. It makes you really happy. And we also have the Seven of Swords, but reversed. So when this card is upright, it does indicate something sort of sneaky, maybe something that's strategic. It indicates lying. It's reversed, which shows that there is a secret to be revealed in this situation, or a truth that is coming out. So I'm wondering if maybe you already kind of have an inkling of who this person might be, and these cards are telling you that you sort of already maybe know them. It's going to be revealed once you actually put the connection of this together, which is kind of exciting. All right, so why are you drawn to this person? What is it about them that you really like? So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords reversed. So, while this person does exude examples of temperance and has patience, they also have a little bit of an attitude. They're kind of like witty and sarcastic. Sometimes it can be a little cutting, so you'll need to be the type of person that can handle that, but again, you're attracted to it, so you might sort of just enjoy their overall personality. Is a little bit like bitchy, I guess is a good term, because the Queen of Swords, when she's upright, she's just a woman who knows what she wants, but when she's turned upside down, she tends to be kind of like cutting and sarcastic. Because this is a quality you're attracted to, it's definitely not toxic, or at least I hope it's not toxic. Think about that. But you like their sense of like sarcasm and wittiness, and maybe you guys just kind of like go back and forth and have fun banter about you know, stuff that you think is funny or interesting. It tends to be a little bit more of a bond over things that can be considered kind of negative. I know a lot of people do bond together over like kind of bitchy, gossipy types of conversations. And I don't want to like beat this to like, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It might be something that you just do in fun. So that's again just like another indicator that you definitely are on the same page about things that you find like annoying or funny or sarcastic. You might like the same types of TV shows, that kind of a thing. We also have the Knight of Cups. So what you like about this person is that they approach you first. You're not going to have to lean in really hard to this person because they're going to come to you. They're the one that has the offer of love, the cup, and they're bringing it to you. Of course, they're not forcing it on you at all. Again, patient. But you're not going to have to, you know, try too hard in this situation. This person is going to make it easy on you to let you know that they're interested, and that's another reason why you're drawn to them. Lastly, we have the Nine of Pentacles. I love seeing this because it means that they are a person of means. They are able to provide, they have abundance, and they want to share it. So this is the type of person who's going to take you out on dates and take care of the check, if that matters to you. They definitely offer gifts. They're well dressed, they're put together, they may or may not own property. This card does represent what's called new money as opposed to old money, which is the Ten of Pentacles. So this person is sort of self-made. And if they're not self-made yet, they're on their way to being self-made. So they have the attitude and approach to life of like the finer things, luxury. They could have some qualities of Taurus or Leo. You know, they do enjoy attention. So definitely pay them a lot of compliments. Let them know that you are attracted to this. Of course, not in that negative way. Like, thanks, babe, for paying for our dates. Like, as if, you know, you're entitled to it. Don't have that attitude. Of course, no one's attracted to that. But let them know that you think their style is great. Let them know that you appreciate them for taking care of you and, you know, paying for things and things of that nature. You definitely have like a really fun person, and that's why you're attracted to them. Now, why are they attracted to you? Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, and we have the Sun reversed. So, you know, there's something really funny about the Sun reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed. They kind of connect a little bit. So the Sun, when it's upright, tends to represent like probably one of the most positive cards in tarot. It's all about the bright side, everything's going well, like you're just this happy baby on a horse. You even have a feather coming out of your head. But when it's reversed, it tends to show still that happy, sunny side, but with a little bit of an edge, maybe. So while they're attracted to your positivity, they do like that you are attracted to their more like kind of cutting, witty side. You guys could kind of go hand in hand. Maybe if they go too far, you sort of bring them back, you know, to something that's a little bit more positive, but you're still able to like share a wink and a smile over their funny little jokes. What they also love about you is your sense of action. It goes nicely with the Ace of Wands. You're definitely someone that has a lot of energy. You're ready to get started. You have ideas, but you also have action to back it up. So they like the idea that when they come to you with this offer, this, you know, when I say offer, like they're interested, hi, like I'd like to get to know you better, let's go out on some dates. You're like, yes, of course. You're not beating around the bush. You're not playing mind games. You know, you're just like, yeah, that sounds great. You know, you're just kind of on the same page energetically. It feels natural, and they're drawn to you because of that. I don't think they're a mind games person. Don't confuse, you know, patience and waiting with someone that will do it forever. That's okay with mind games. They like the quality that you have about, you know, being in it to win it, so to speak, and just being very direct. It goes, again, well with their Queen of Swords reversed. It also really goes nicely with the Seven of Swords reversed. It's all about like secrets getting uncovered. I think that there's a lot of synergy between these three swords cards, showing that like once the reveal has happened, once you realize who this person is and they realize who you are, it all just kind of happens pretty quickly. Page of Cups. This definitely represents you. You have like a beautiful, like watery energy about you. They're drawn to, again, your like Sun card, even though it is reversed, it's still just like a super positive quality. they see a lot of light in you, happiness, energy, also a little bit more emotion. So in a sense, I am getting a feeling that you're the more feminine energy and they're the more masculine energy. It's not like super, super strong either way, but you're definitely the one that's going to embody more of the, you know, mysterious, kind of like lighthearted approach to life. You're sensitive, you like to talk to animals. You're maybe a water sign as well, or have a lot of qualities of water signs. But you still have that beautiful, like, let's get things done, I'm interested in you, let's go out on a date quality. So a lot of good stuff here. Now let's take a look at your romance cards. Ooh, we have very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now, and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Very funny that you got this card and the Seven of Cups, because this shows that we're affirming that you need to decide what it is that you want, so that this person is ready for, so that this person comes to you. It's the law of attraction. Once you have a clear mind image of what you want, you then bring that in. So make a list, decide what it is you want in your soulmate, so that when you know, when this person is around and ready to ask you on a date, they're attracted to you. We also have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I'm not sure what this is referencing, to be honest with you, because I'm not getting a sense that there's a lot of things going on in your life from these cards right now that's keeping you caged up, like this unicorn in this, you know, Renaissance painting. But you probably know what this is talking about. It could be baggage from a past relationship. It could be a lingering buddy that you're texting here and there, maybe getting together with a friends with benefits. Maybe it could be someone that talks to you and says negative things that you need to free yourself from. So negative thinking, etc. So both of these are really good cards. I'm super excited about the very soon and you finally getting a grip on what it is that you're looking for in a relationship, and this advice about free yourself. So just try and like address those. That way you're ready for this love. Now we're going to talk about your timing card and your will you know right away card. So your timing card actually says you're ready. And the caveat to you're ready is that you're ready once you know what it is that you want. So the minute you do that, they are coming in fast. So get on that, okay? And then will you know them right away? It says unlikely. And I think this is because of the situation over here. The truth is revealed once you know who it is that you're looking for, and until then it seems as though you may already know this person, and that's why it's unlikely that you know right away, because I think you already actually have met them. So once you get your house in order, you're gonna meet your patient, you know, cup-bearing knight, so to speak. So this is really great. I'm super excited for you. It's coming. You're ready. Let's get your stuff together, figure your stuff out, and let me know when you meet this person. All right. Deck number 2, I called it Dalmatian Stone earlier, but it is called Tree Agate. Just want to redeem myself there. So if you picked the Tree Agate / deck number 2, this is your reading. Welcome. So what we're going to do is start off a little bit talking about you and talking about them, how you met and why you're attracted to each other. So first of all, for you, we have Queen of Wands reversed and Knight of Pentacles reversed. And for them, we have Wheel of Fortune reversed and we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so what this reading is representing is how the two of you are right now. So there is a lot of energy going on here. I can see that you are not feeling ready for your soulmate. You have a lot of inner work that you're doing. The Queen of Wands reverse tends to represent a woman who has sort of lost her optimism. She's looking at the negative side of things a little bit too much. And the King of Pentacles also shows someone that is feeling a little ungrounded. So there's energy going on around you that you're just feeling really down and out about love. And you've probably come to this reading to look for a sign of hope and positivity, looking to understand like what is going on. Do I have options? Will I ever find love? So I'm glad that you're here because we have some really good messages for you. Of course you're going to find love. You are. But right now you're really not feeling it. For them, they have, right now this person is going through a bout of bad luck. So they, spun the wheel of fortune and it kind of ended up with a situation that's really affecting them negatively. As you can see from the Five of Pentacles, we show someone that's sort of like struggling through a snowstorm right now. They're not alone, so that's always good, but we are seeing them kind of in a down and out scenario right now. So this might not be the right time, I think, for the two of you to be getting together. What I'm getting here is a message of, time will bring the two of you together, but right now you're both kind of going through some negative feelings. And I mean, take that for what it is. It's almost a sign of camaraderie in a way, that you're both sort of in a struggling situation right now. You with your attitude towards love, and this person, I think it's more about a life situation than it is about down and out about love specifically. So now how do you meet? Oof, cool. All right. So there's some type of break I'm seeing. And we have the King of Swords and the High Priestess. So, this is really cool. This shows that you are going to come together once your energies are back into a positive and uplifted place. So once this person gets past this stormy moment in their life, and once you realize, hey, I do deserve love, that's when you're going to meet. Because the King of Swords upright and the High Priestess both show someone who is standing in their power. The King of Swords is a person who is very direct, very specific. When you look at a lot of the court cards, you'll see that their faces are turned different ways. They're not necessarily looking you in the eye. The King of Swords is the only court card that's actually looking at you. So when you meet, it's gonna feel almost like a confrontation, which will be very interesting. You might feel a little bit like you're on a job interview. Take that for what it is. It's not necessarily a bad thing, and I don't know if you're going to really hate that or not. You're probably going to be kind of into it. And you're going to be a little bit mysterious, and they're going to find your elusive energy to their more like direct approach to be very interesting and fun. And I think that you're going to meet this Nine of Wands. I think this represents just like a break in the negativity. So there's going to be a moment where you've come out of your negative mindset and they have come out of this terrible situation, and it just indicates when like that comes together. This is what happens here. I think you're actually going to meet on a date. Whether it's set up by somebody or you're swiping, or he just approaches you at a bar, or he, she, them approaches you at a bar. It's gonna be kind of intentional, really. It's an intentional meeting. Now, why are you drawn to that? All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles, the World reversed, and the Eight of Cups. Interesting. So this isn't necessarily about what you're drawn to them when you immediately meet, okay? Because you're going to be a little bit on a job interview, as we discussed when you do meet. Job interview, I love using that to describe dates. But I think what's going to draw you in are a lot of their stories. I think you're going to be really swept away by the way this person talks and how they look at the world. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and you're just drawn to someone who's lived a life that is very interesting and complex. But their story is not complete. That's why the world is reversed. You know that once you're in their world, that you're going to turn this world card the other way around. You guys are going to kind of complete the story, so to speak. Some of the qualities that they have. So the Two of Pentacles reversed. So when this is upright, it does tend to represent someone who juggles a lot and has a lot on their plate. What you like about them is their sense of focus. So you like that how focused they are when they are with you, because they're not juggling a million things when they're spending time together with you. Instead, they're kind of focused on the one quality, the one thing, and that is you. You like attention. Another thing that you really like about them is here in the Eight of Cups, the vibe I'm getting is that you're going to like the fact that they walk away from situations that no longer serve them. You're going to find a lot of power and positivity in their strength. The fact that they know when to walk away from a bad situation. They probably will tell you a story or two about, cutting toxic people out of their lives, maybe leaving some bad relationships. You know that this person knows their worth, and you respect that about them. Now the qualities that they like about you. Ooh. This is beautiful. They see a happy life with you. They feel fulfilled when they're with you. This job interview is probably something that they're probably acting that way because they're a little like scared and intimidated are the wrong words. Maybe they just think you're too good to be true, so that's why they're grilling you a little bit. Definitely remain mysterious because, that's a good way to draw people in. You don't want to lay all your stuff on the table at once, and we do have the High Priestess who recommends being mysterious and elusive, but look at that. This person looks at you as the completion to their story, and you see that as well with the World reversed, and then we have the Lovers. I mean, there's nothing more direct than the tarot about a relationship than the Lovers upright. So there's just such a powerful connection. They really do see you as their other half. We also have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So the Knight of Pentacles tends to represent a gift or someone that's coming forward with an opportunity, and it's reversed in this situation, representing a quality that they like about you. I think that they like that they're going to take care of you a little bit. I'm getting a masculine energy from this person that you're meeting. You are more the feminine. I did see the King of Swords kind of feeling more like this person and you being more the High Priestess. So they like that they're able to help you and take care of you. So if you've been looking for someone, or you kind of want someone that you can lean on, this person is looking to do that with you and for you, and they like to be needed. I would be a little careful about that quality. It doesn't mean that you don't take care of yourself and that you lean on this person. We don't want, codependency, so to speak. And I think that kind of dovetails into our into our left cards. We have codependency and we have getting to know each other. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. That might actually come back to the two reversed court cards that you had representing you. I think that you have come out of some relationships in the past that have made you unoptimistic and made you feel like you've lost your grounding and you don't really know what's going on. It's because you do have a little bit of a codependent nature, and believe it or not, that is a little bit of what this person is attracted to. There is a sense of patterns repeating here. So I want to warn you about that. This person does look at you as like their love and their ultimate person that they're going to take care of. But the warning in your romance cards is of codependency. So I'm not asking you to like truly change who you are, but I am asking you to revisit some of your repeating patterns just so that they don't sabotage you in the end, okay? And then we also have getting to know each other. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, the bond deepens. There's a powerful connection between the two of you. I really do feel it. It's so beautiful. So slowly get to know each other, okay? Do it over time. Don't rush into things. It's gonna feel natural to take it slow. You want to take it slow because you don't want to develop this codependency pattern that we're seeing here. Remain mysterious. Remain, the one that's kind of like pacing the relationship. Now, we have your 2 angel cards, and they're very exciting. So one of them is your timing card, and your timing card is wait. You're like, why? Why do I need to wait? And I think it's because there are some things that you need to work through. The codependency piece, your mental state, but also for them, okay? I don't think they're ready for you yet either. They're going through a hard time. They've gotten the short end of the stick with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. They're sort of struggling along, and that's not how they don't want to meet somebody when they're struggling. It's actually a very positive masculine quality. A lot of people that exude high masculine energy, and when I talk about masculine and feminine, I'm not talking about men and women, okay? I just want to clarify that. I do talk about masculine and feminine energy a lot. It's about your energy. It's not about your gender. It's about your energy, okay? So when someone that has a high amount of masculine energy, they don't like to be in a bad place. They don't like to be mentally down. They like to have their stuff together so that when they meet their yin, they're able to draw that yin in appropriately and complement them. Because when masculine energy is in its toxic place, or it's a little unevolved, or it's just working through issues, it's not able to really be that yin yang that we like to see in relationships. So I think that's why we're getting this wait card. But the good news is that when you meet them, you're gonna know right away. So you're gonna be waiting, but it's not gonna be a surprise when they show up. Which is so lovely, and that's probably why you're going to meet in an intentional situation, a date, whether that's one that you set up yourselves, whether this person approaches you, or it's something through the app. It's going to feel very easy. You're going to know when you meet this person, okay? You are going to know. Not everybody knows when they meet, so wait, but you will know. Honestly, it's a beautiful message. So just work on your codependency, get your mind straight, know that this person is working through their issues, and you are going to have a lovely, beautiful, happy relationship. Hello there, deck number 3. If you picked the Rose Quartz of their deck, this is your reading. So happy to be doing this for you. So what we're going to do is start out with an overview with tarot cards, taking a look at, how and when will you meet your soulmate. So we're going to start out a little bit about you, a little bit about them, and then talk about why you're attracted to each other and exactly how you're going to meet. So for you, we have the Star and the 3 of Swords reversed. And for them, we have the 8 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. Oh, all right, so we have the Star card. This is actually the Aquarius card. There's a good chance that you're an air sign, or you definitely exemplify a lot of air sign qualities. You're an original person. You're a big picture thinker. You're a little bit of like salt water of the earth, so to speak. You have a lot of ideas, and these 2 cards do represent you right now when you're thinking about love and your soulmate. So you're looking for someone who really accepts you for who you are, someone that is supportive and is going to be like your biggest cheerleader, that's something that's really important to you, because the Aquarius card does represent like humanity and what's better for everyone, etc. So when we look at it applied to you and your mentality with your relationship, you're definitely looking for someone who is just going to love you for you. And we also have the Three of Swords reversed. So if this was upright, I would say right now you're kind of going through a heartbreak, but the fact that it's reversed shows that you're healing from one, or you have healed from one. So you might have a little bit of nervous energy going into this reading because you feel like you finally have healed, or you're towards the end of your healing journey from a broken heart or a bad relationship. You may have worked through a lot of poor patterns in love, and you're just finally ready to get out there again, and you're using this reading as a tool to kind of help you approach dating once again. So seeing Three of Swords here shows that you're sort of in a tender place. It's okay to be sensitive. I know that air signs and Aquarius specifically, I mean I am one, do have a hard time with opening up your heart. So the fact that you're here is a huge sign of being like emotionally available, and it's something that you've worked on really hard. And I'm not going to say you've mastered it, but you're definitely working on it, and you're aware of it, and you're trying really hard to be emotionally available, and you're definitely ready for a relationship, and you want to explore that once again, because you again are on your healing journey, or you almost healed, or you are healed. So this person, the qualities of this person. So we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, as we discussed. So what you have here is a hard worker. This person probably is like got a lot of earth energy in them. Maybe it's a Taurus, maybe it's a Virgo, maybe it's a Capricorn. It's they. But they're the kind of person who's working hard, and they're not only like a hard worker, but they're working hard on themselves because they want to have a really good relationship. They definitely are the kind of person that puts in the effort and the energy when dating, and they're currently working on themselves to be ready for a relationship. So I'm very excited to see that. Who doesn't want to see that in a future partner, someone who puts the work and energy? I mean, I see there's a lot of synergies here between these two cards. You're healing emotionally and open yourself up to love, whereas they're over here kind of working through their own issues. I also see someone who there's two options here. Either this person is super excited and ready for a family. They're definitely family oriented. They've had either a really good family background, or they want to really create that for themselves. Or this person actually has children. That could be a very interesting thing. So this card does represent family, it represents safety, it represents children. So this person may or may not, so what I would say about this person is, like, when you do meet them, kids and family is going to be a topic that comes up pretty quickly. Either they're going to let you know that they have kids, or there might be two children that are really important in their lives, or they may talk really easily and naturally about wanting to have a family. So look at that as like an indicator of who this person is when you do meet them. And speaking of that, let's find out how you meet. All right. Wow. These cards look dark, but they're actually really not. So we have the Ten of Swords reversed. So what this represents in terms of like meeting somebody, you're gonna meet this person in a moment when you're feeling like a little defeated. They're gonna surprise you. You're gonna meet them in a very unexpected way, okay? And we have the Five of Swords here, which has energy of like a bully, which I know sounds a little weird when talking about how you're going to meet this person who sounds so like loving and family oriented and caring. So what I see here is that, you know, you're feeling a little bit defeated, and this person actually comes in and sort of saves you from a situation. We also have the Emperor reversed, which is when he's upright, does tend to represent someone who's like, you know, overseeing their kingdom. Maybe they're like in control, but it's reversed. and I almost want to just reorder the cards a little bit to tell a little bit of a story. I think that you are going to be in a situation with a toxic person. It could be a friend, it could be a confrontation on the street, it could be even another person that you're dating, okay? And you're in the middle of some type of argument or defeated moment, and this other person kind of swoops in and has your back or has your side. And it's a very unexpected moment, and it feels very like damsel in distress, knight in shining armor kind of thing. I wouldn't look at it that literally. It could be something as simple as like a very basic interaction, but you're going to meet this person in a sort of unexpected way that you're not anticipating, and they are definitely going to either like validate your feelings in a moment or save you from a shitty situation. It could even be something as dramatic as like saving you from a bad situation. So I would love to hear about your meeting story and what really literally happens. So please let me know as a follow-up. I'm really eager to hear about that. Now let's talk about the qualities you like in this person. So you like the fact that they're a hard worker. The Ten of Wands does tend to be a little bit of a negative card. You see someone kind of like overcarried by all the burden. So what you like about this person is that they do take on a lot of work. They do carry a lot of things. They're definitely a man, not a man, maybe masculine energy, like moves things forward. They're a person that moves things forward. They are a little bit downtrodden though. And what you like about that, for better or for worse, is that you can help them. You're there to help them. You want to let them know that they don't have to carry all of this alone. You're here to help, okay? And that's like something that you're going to break through with them, is you want to help, you want to be a partner. You don't want them to carry everything all of the time. The fact that he is a little bit of like a savior type, you know, you're here to happily be helped, of course, but you're going to help too. You also have the Four of Wands. It's reversed. So when this is upright, it does tend to be like a very happy celebratory card. It almost even looks like a wedding in a way. You know, you have people dancing in the background. There's two people waving around, you know, some flowers. But when it's reversed, it sort of shows a bittersweet moment. So, you know, maybe you come together when you're meeting. Obviously, it is a bittersweet moment, but you're kind of into it. My cat's meowing. Please ignore her. She likes a lot of attention. But what you like about this person is that they're going to provide a lot of opportunities to you that are very like loving and sweet. He's going to, I keep saying he, I'm sorry, but they are going to like kind of take care of you. You really do enjoy being around them because they add a lot of like joy and happiness to your life. And then we have the King of Cups, but he is reversed. So you are going to notice this man, I keep saying man, so maybe it is a man for you. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't normally talk in like gender. But this person is going to not be as forthcoming with their emotions, and you don't mind that for some reason. You look at it a little bit as a project, so you are drawn to the fact that they're not a big talker when it comes to their emotions. They're much more of a worker. You know, they're much more of a like, let me show you versus let me tell you kind of person. And I think we all want balance in our relationships, but you don't mind the fact that they don't want to talk all the time. They're going to let you in emotionally in other ways. They're going to be the kind of person that demonstrates their love for you by carrying all of your burdens. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that. All right. Now, what do they like about you? Oh. I love these cards. They love that you are just a queen. You're the Empress. You have a just like a beautiful energy that they're drawn to. The Empress does represent the mother. It is more of like the motherly card, and again, this person wants a family. They want kids, or they have kids already, and they see in you someone who is going to support them in that. You are the luxurious woman relaxing on your beautiful setup by the river with your wand and your crown. Hi, Camilla. Oh my God. So they love that about you. You just have beautiful feminine energy. You're going to be the feminine to their masculine and help them take care of their family. They also have the Queen of Pentacles. They are drawn to the fact that you know how to receive, that you're a grounded person. Meanwhile, I know you are a little bit of an air sign. You are more of a big picture person. You have a lot of ideas. You're really active, but they love that they can just come home to you and feel the love and support of an emotionally stable woman. Like we talked about, you're working on your emotions, you're evolving your emotions, you've moved past heartbreak, you've made yourself available to this person. They have come in and kind of helped you out of a bad situation. They love your grounding, feminine energy. Lastly, and this is going to be an indication that you've met the person that you're supposed to meet, we have the Two of Cups reversed, which might, if you know tarot, you'd be like, "Whoa, that's not a really good card." You know what I see in this? I see in this them telling you that you are just so different than anyone they've ever met. And I'm not saying that backhanded compliment, like, "You're not like other girls." I hate that comment. It's more about you genuinely are a unique individual and they love that quality about you. You are you, you're yourself. You are different than anyone they've ever met before. They feel complete when they're with you because you just have a quality that is different than anyone that they've ever been with before. You really do represent the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress in their life. So they're just very, very drawn to you. I think that they are going to fall in love with you very quickly, but they won't tell you about it. So just be okay with that. So our your romance card. So the messages that you need to know about this relationship. We have heart-to-heart conversations. So honestly discuss your feelings with each other. It's going to be very difficult because he does have the King of Cups card reversed. But because he's so smitten with you, I think that if anyone can pull him out of this little shell, it's going to be you. So the message is about being very open and communicative with this person. Make sure that you do your best to really connect to their heart. You don't want to force it though, okay? You can't force someone to have heart-to-heart conversations with you. You have to slowly kind of pull it out of certain personality types. So definitely keep that in mind. Don't force things, but always be ready and open to have those conversations when this person is ready, and just make them feel like they can always talk to you. And because you have the Empress card, I have no doubt that you have that quality within you. And we also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So when you do meet this person and realize that they are your soulmate, your romantic feelings are just going to be pounding out of your chest from the very beginning. Okay, that is very exciting. A lot of us do want to get swept off our feet, and I think that you are going to get swept off your feet by this person. So validating the way you're going to feel when you meet them. So your messages for timing and will you know right away? You got don't stop and take action. And I'll be honest with you, I don't remember which card is what because they're basically saying the same thing. So when it comes to timing, it's really in your hands. Which is a little confusing, I know, because the way that you're meeting is something that doesn't feel like you can control it, okay? You can't make this situation happen, right? But what you can do is be open. You're ready, okay? We're validating the fact that you are ready to meet your soulmate. That's what you came here for more than anything. So continue to work on yourself, continue to improve, and just be open as you go out into this world and go and look for someone. What spirit and what this reading is telling you is that it's really in your hands. So, don't just sit at home. Don't just, wait for it to happen. You're going to have to put the energy into it so you can go out and find this person. I mean, they are looking for you too. So take action and don't stop until it happens. Like, keep it moving, okay? So that is your reading. I'm actually like really thrilled for you. Little Empress, you Star, you Queen of Pentacles. You're gonna meet your beautiful counterpart as soon as you allow yourself to meet them. Thank you so much. Alright, hello. This is the fourth deck. If you picked the Amethyst, this is your reading. Very excited to do this. We have a lot of really good information for you. I'm really excited. So we're going to start off with the tarot cards and take a look at you and how you're feeling right now about soulmate connection and love, and what this person is feeling, their soulmate, what they are feeling, and where they are mentally right now as well. Take a look at how you meet and what you guys find attractive about each other. So for you, we have the Judgment card and the Nine of Swords reversed. And for your soulmate, we have Page of Wands reversed and the King of Wands reversed. So taking a look at you first. Looks like you've just come out of a little bit of a bout of depression. You finally have emerged from feeling really lost and sad about love. You've kind of conquered it, or you're like really on the merge of conquering it. And we have the Judgment card here, which shows like what is due is coming. And when I say that, I mean that in a really positive way. Like, you deserve love and you know it and you're ready for it. So you've definitely taken your time and recovered from some of the emotional injuries that you have dealt with over the last, I would say, like 6 months, maybe even a year, perhaps longer. And you're suddenly ready now to find your soulmate and to find your love. So very happy for you that you've been able to weather this storm and come out of the trauma that you have experienced. And the person, by the way, that was probably a little bit of a poor transition, but the person that you are meant to be with, one of your soulmates, your soulmate, however you look at it, this person has a lot of really fun energy, I have to tell you. They have the quality that I would call like a Peter Pan, but also still very much a man. So, and by man, take that as you will. He has masculine energy. This person has masculine energy. Because we got the Page and the King of Wands for them. So when you look at the Page of Wands reversed to represent this person that you're going to be your soulmate, they are still a little bit of a child. They have some kind of childish qualities about them, but at the end of the day, they're more of the stand up, like masculine kind of qualities. Like, I'm gonna get out here, I want to get things done. See how his arm is like ready to move, looking towards, like in front of him. He's ready to take some action. Not the kind of person that just like sits down and lets things be. But because we have the Page of Wands, which tends to represent like children or messages or like students, and it's reversed, we know that they have a bit of a childish side. And, you know, this person might love to play video games. They might love to, you know, just kind of relax on the weekends and don't always have like a project going on. They're a little indulgent with their childish side. But at the end of the day, we also do have the King of Wands, which represents someone that's going to get things done. He is a man of action, or has the masculine energy of action, always moving forward, always like thinking about the person that they are in love with and making sure that they are happy. He sort of balances the two, right? Like, this person will always have his video games, he'll always have his hobbies. You don't always need to understand them, you just need to accept them, right? but know that they always have your back and are always going to get things done to make sure that you're in a happy relationship where you both feel fulfilled. That's the thing with this person. Very good at balancing what they care about, but also making sure that you're happy too. And I kind of love that. So how do you meet? I know these got reversed. This was supposed to be this way. My apologies. I know for a fact that got reversed. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Magician reversed, and the Two of Swords reversed. So I kind of see you meeting at an event that has some type of like charity component. It might not be that blowout like ball or gala or whatever that is, but you're going to meet at a place or a point in life where there's some kind of charity component, and things are kind of gonna go a little bit differently than you expect. When you show up to this moment in time or this event, things are not going to go the way that you thought they were. That's what the Magician reversed represents. When the Magician is upright, it's like you have all the tools, you have all the power. When it's reversed, it's about things that aren't quite going according to plan, or a little bit of a mishap or whatever. But we also have the Two of Swords. So when the Two of Swords is upright, it shows that there's a sense of indecision and like a you shall not pass kind of vibe. When it's reversed, it shows openness. It shows like a decision has been made. So when you do meet, you are going to be like, wow, this person has really impressed me by the way that they've taken charge in this moment where normally things would kind of go awry, but they've fixed it, and I feel really impressed. So with those little cues in mind, you know, it's going to be some type of a situation or event where there's charity involved and there's giving and there's like, you know, a sense of community. Things aren't going to go as planned, and this person is going to step in and kind of like make things happen, and you're just going to somehow come together and find that like to be a really attractive quality and come together. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going to happen, but those are the cues. Those are the clues to look for. A man or a person with masculine energy that is taking charge and making things go according to plan, because them are the King of Wands. Now, what do they like about you? Sorry, what do you like about them? These are obviously upside down, so I need to fix these. Here we go. Yes, they're now right side up. Okay. So, what do you like about this person? First of all, person of action. They take charge. It goes really well with the King of Wands, even though I know it's a different suit, but always moving forward, always taking action, always feel like this person has my back. They are moving forward. They don't even look behind them. It might be a little haphazard once in a while, but at the same time you find that pretty charming, because they've always got your back. No matter what's going on, they are fighting for you. They are fighting for the two of you. You feel like you can trust them and put your faith in them, and you can, because they've got you in mind. They are always moving and shaking and making it work for the two of you. This person is so happy to be with you, so pleased to have you in their life. They're just a fighter, you know? They have really good energy. And not only that, but they're a giver. They fight for you, they battle for you, and they give to you. And that is such a sweet sense of relief, because I think that there were some concerns in your past about not getting what you deserve, and now you're on the hunt to make sure that you're getting what you deserve in a relationship. And these are all of the qualities that you're looking for. You want someone that takes action, you want someone that fights for you, has a sense of loyalty, and you want someone that is giving of their material possessions, their time, their energy, their love, whatever it is, they want to give. And you know that you deserve that, and you're so excited to finally have found someone that has all of these qualities that you've been looking for. And what they like about you, Ready for this sauciness, because this is very saucy. What they like about you. We have the Hermit reversed, okay? And what this represents is someone who doesn't listen to bad advice. It doesn't listen to what people around them are telling them what to do. He loves your sense of independence. You know what you want and you go after it, and he's never ever gonna tell you to tone that down. He is drawn in by your sense of accomplishment, your individuality, the fact that you go after what you want and that you don't listen to people around you that are trying to tell you blah, 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 blah. You've got this under control. Whatever you're doing, you want to do it, and he loves that about you. He also really likes the fact, so we have the Chariot reversed, and what this tends to represent is a little bit of like sexual indulgence. So he likes the fact that you're a little bit sexual in a different way than he's used to, she's used to, they're used to. There's a lot of like fun energy that's happening here. The Chariot, when it's upright, you know, tends to show like a mover and a shaker going around the world. When it's reversed, it can show things that are a little bit like under secret, undercover. So he loves the kinky side that you're going to bring to your sexual relationship. She loves the kinky side that you're bringing to the sexual relationship. Also, we have Ace of Cups reversed. To me, Ace of Cups represents someone that's very emotional, isn't afraid to show their emotions, might cry a little more frequently than other people do. And that's something that your soulmate finds very endearing. They love that you're emotional. They might not be an emotional person themselves, but seeing emotions come from you softens them and makes them happy because they have a hard time showing that themselves. So by you being the more emotional counterpart, you do soften them and bring that side out of them. So overall, you seem like a really good match. Like what you want is a champion, and what they want is someone that's going to really like pave the way and show them like another side of life that they're not used to. Let's take a look at what your romance messages are. Well, your soulmate reading got you the soulmate card. Aren't you special? Honestly, I'm thrilled to see this. This is perfect. You are such a good match that it's even going to move toward very quickly an engagement. So once you do meet this person, you're going to move pretty quick. Don't move so quick that you're getting mixed messages. I mean, these are very specific clues that you can look for. Not every person that you meet is obviously going to fit some of these descriptions, and this is a general reading, but I have to tell you that this person, it's going to be very clear when you do meet them. So it is going to move quick, but I always want to caution that like moving too fast is never quite the right choice. You do want to take time and get to know people, but I mean, soulmate and engagement, it's looking really good for you. So when we're thinking about timing and are you going to know who they are? Timing, perfect timing. You're ready. It's time. Are you going to know who they are? Nope. This person is going to surprise you. So don't think that you know it all. Definitely look at things twice as you are trying to find your soulmate out there. But I've given you enough clues where I think that once this person does show themselves to you and maybe gives you a few more clues, it's going to be clear. But you're not going to know right away that it's them. But once you do realize that it's them, it is going to move fast. So I have to tell you, I'm really happy for you. This is a beautiful reading, and if you have any questions, please let me know. But otherwise, I'm thrilled for you, Amethyst. Number 4. It's looking great.